Hello everyone, João Dias, real estate consultant in Castelo Branco area, Portugal. Start to say Happy New Year at all. It's my first video in that year and hope you like it. I have off-grid property, 1.6 hectares, a ruin, possible change for houses, urban article license for living, and in the middle I have a water line inside the property. That property stay near Sarzedas. Sarzedas stay at 5 kilometers to Sarzedas and at 20 kilometers with Castelo Branco city. If you want to go into Lisbon, stay around 240 kilometers more or less. Okay, start to present you here in the part more north of the property, and I'm in the one access to the property, F2. Remember that property have a rural construction, a water line crossing the middle, don't have another water point. Of course, the water line is season, dry in summer, okay, and that is one access. The property stay all the right side, okay. That is the part more north and more up to the property. Okay, stay near the main road. I present you that, and now I'm enter for the property for have an idea to that part more top. It's more bushes, pines. Okay, you have different size of pines. The property going there, I believe, is not easy to see for the sun, but I present all the property. Remember, you have a ruin there. Okay, it's possible to rebuilding and create a urban article with license for living. Actually, it's a rural construction. Okay, stay in the documents, register the documents. At the moment is not a urban article, but it's possible to change that. Not included in the price. Okay, that work in Castelo Branco area. It's important you know that because the value and the time and that change around the country. In Portugal, okay, but in Castelo Branco area, you need around 3-4 months, and if you contract a lawyer for do the process for you, you pay around 3,500 euros, more or less that, okay. I'm in the property again. If I start there near that pines, the property start there, coming a little here. It's a little deep, and after there start to flat area. Okay, don't have water point. The principal road stay there. I think it's possible to see my car, and the part more longer the main road. You have in that part of the property you have pines, okay, big pines, more small pines, different size, and that you have olives, little lines of olives, maybe 25-30 olives. You have apple trees and peach tree near the houses, and maybe 20 or 15 vines trees. Not a lot, of course. Nobody do nothing in that property a lot of years. Is not nothing stay 100% okay. You need to do clean and cut the trees and for some more strong, and maybe 1 year, 2 years you have good product again. That is the part of the property. You have the olives. If you see, similar than bushes that olives, because nobody cleaned that. I'm in the flat part. I'm coming that way, coming down, okay, and the property now, all that the property, I believe maybe half an hectare it's in that conditions, a little, okay, and 1 hectare it's flat when I stay now. Pines and olives here, all flat, and now I'm near, see, there. It's easy for you live here and have all the conditions for water. I believe the best option is borehole. Okay, sure about that, but of course you decide. The electricity and the water company stay maybe a 1 kilometer distance. I believe it's a big investment for the property, but it's possible if you want to pay, of course. It's possible. Put water and energy at all locals in Portugal. Okay, the ruin here, it's a ruin. That is the door. The structure not so bad. It's very perfect in my opinion. Okay, but it's nothing. Don't have nothing outside. Inside, of course. Okay, again the property going there, coming down. Okay, all that properties in Castelo Branco area have official maps. You don't have any problems about the boundaries and that. You have all the official maps, and the official maps, it's free. Remember, if consulting in the internet, you need information about the property, of course, but it's free consulting. If you want the coordinates, it's possible too. In that case, you need to pay to the public service. Cadastro is the name for have that. That is the ruin, another part of the ruin, and the property continuing here. If you see, I'm going there because the sun stay down. That is the water line across the property. If you want, listen that sound. In the winter, only 20 meters for the ruin and the future house. That is your property. Of course, remember, it dry in summer. It's happen only a month, not all year. Okay. Here, the property going at top and finish there, that big pine, and turn in that moment the boundary. It's the water line. Here, the property going cross the water line again, or another part, and continuing for that at the vines there. Okay. Now, in that case, after that, you see that now that stick. The property stay in the right side and the left side for the water line in that case. But here, no, it's neighbor property inside the property there. It's possible cross here. I try. I think it's possible. Let's see if it's true. Yeah. The ruins stay there. The water line stay here. I'm inside the property in that case because I cross and stay when going down. That pine staying inside the property. Okay. Remember, I start the video up there. is the boundary coming down, and here I present you again. The boundary here. That part of the property not so large. It's here. Okay. There the point. Going upstairs, turn there, coming, going the same time in the water line, and there open again there. Okay. It's that. And here you have another access, more near and more flat for the house. If you want using, of course, the moment is nothing, because nobody using, only one little neighbor there coming, and in that moment it's easy to understand all change, because they have good access, but it's flat here. It's very easy to cross again. Here. Okay, and that it's the public access to the road. That is the views you have around. Of course, I have the drone views or photos in my website. But if you have something you want to know and I forgot to put in the video, please say me, okay? That is the access for the main road there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, it's the first time in my channel. Subscribe and activate the notification. I try to put all weeks new videos, new properties out of the city, off-grid or not, but only houses in the small village or rustic lands, farms. I try to do that. I try to put the same time put all the information in my description in that video, but in the same description you have my contacts. If you need any questions or something, can I help you, please contact me, because it's a pleasure. Try to help. Enjoy and Happy New Year at all.